Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that, folks. I'm pretty sure it is assembled correctly. It's just because there's a tooth missing off that gear, it's jamming it. So we'll try that again, okay? We'll try and get all the way out as far as we can, like it was when we first put it together, okay? So, once again, I'll pretend that my finger is the little spring on the detent. And we'll get it as far clockwise as we can. So this would be in the left stitch position on the machine that I've got, I believe. That's as far as you can go clockwise if I remember correctly. Alright, so you can see this little component here is, there's quite a lot of distance between it and in here, and it'll flop around, so you've got to try and keep an eye on that. But now we're going to try turning it anti-clockwise, okay? So I'm holding my finger on here to pretend that it's a spring for that detent. Okay, ready? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So that's 7 definite positive clicks, including the starting position. So from starting position is 1, and then you've got 6 more, which makes 7. And then what you also look for is you look here and you'll see this straight edge here. When it's in its position as far, if you're turning the knob as you would be looking at the machine and you're turning it anti-clockwise as far as it'll go to the final position, then turn it around and look at it from this side. This thing here should be fairly snug in up against this rotary cam. It'll be nice and snug in there. And most importantly, when you look at it end on, this edge here and this edge here will be nice and in line with each other. So you can see when that screw is in here, like that, holding this there, these two faces here are pretty much mating each other like that. If there was a gap in here, in this final position, with this screw lined up in here like that, if there was a gap in here like that, you're a tooth out. And if you're a tooth out, you've got to pull it apart, sort the timing out, and do it again. So just to this is the most important part of assembly here. This is what will guarantee you that the timing is correct, okay? So we'll go back. When we assemble it in the position where, if you're looking at the face of the machine, the knob like that, you turn it as far clockwise as it can go. That's our assembly point, right? From here, there should be 6 clicks as you turn that knob anti-clockwise, okay? 6. And the way we test that is we use our thumb on this little sliding detent, and we grab this shaft with our other hand. It'll be easier if we do it this way, yep. And then, as you can see, we'll start out in this position. There's this fairly big gap between these two components. And then okay, so there's 1 click. 2 clicks, 3 clicks, 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6 clicks. And then when we look straight on, you can see these two edges here and here are pretty much touching each other, or there's a very, very small gap in there. Just enough of a gap if you're looking straight on. If your stitch selector unit, if you get to this point, you've assembled it and you've got those 7 definite detent notches, and when you look at it end on, it looks like this, you've assembled it correctly so far. Okay, so I'll end this video here and I'll start another one, and we'll go from there.